Hey everyone, and welcome back to TheeDrewGamer's Kingdom Hearts Pseudo Chronological series. This is the final bonus episode for Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm not looking forward to this at all, but we'll give it a go. So basically, I accidentally skipped the cutscene. I mentioned this in one of the other episodes. I accidentally skipped the cutscene that happens when you first come to Disney Castle. It basically says, oh look, there's a giant portal. I wonder where it leads. So if you come over to this, so where could this lead? I have a good feeling about this, and let's go check it out. We will be transported to the Keyblade Graveyard. Where we will be fighting someone very familiar to us. This creeped me the fuck out when I first saw this cutscene. Like, because the noises he makes. Like, 'cause at this point we didn't know who Terra was or anything. I don't know why it just made me, I was just like, the fuck? This is Terra's lingering will, and we saw at the end of Birth by Sleep that Terra's consciousness was still in his armor. And he actually did meet Sora. Because he chose Riku. I might have to, like, set up a few things. Right, the thing that this fight, Donald's Comet, is, like, key. Seriously. I'm not even, like, remotely joking or anything about this. Terra's lingering will is fucking mental. And I use that term not even lightly. But I was like, oh my god, who is this badass? When I first saw it, I just can't stand Terra, unfortunately. I love his armor in his fighting style in this, but I hate his So right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Comet. And that'll stun him. And then what you can do is with Berserk Charge on, it'll give you an unlimited combo. It'll stun him long enough. It'll stun him long enough for you to do like a huge combo on him. Sometimes you can go on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles, but Terra has so many different moves. It is really hard to sort of predict what he's going to do. Oh, Donald died. No. I need Donald back, actually. Obviously. Oh, the music's so good, though. Come on. Eh! Donald, come back. Please, please, Donald, come back to me. Donald! I did set elixirs to my quick select, though. Because in like this moment, you are immune. Ah, I missed out. Ah, God. Donald, don't be rude. Don't heal yourself. I haven't done any damage to him. He will do lots of different moves, and you're not safe. See? I just don't slip. I need Donald. Donald just keeps dying. Or being KO'd, I should say. Just don't... Really, ideally, you shouldn't be standing still at all. If you go right while he's doing that... No, Donald! When he's doing that, I don't know if I can get near him enough to... Usually you can dodge it, but I messed up. Because he will always swing it towards his right. But whenever he does it, do not flip out of it until he is finished. Donald's back, okay. Okay. Oh, he does this as well, which is very irritating. That is actually, I think that's supposed to be Terra, because he disappears. For a little bit, anyway. Oh, here he goes on his Keyblade bike. Okay. Ideally, you can leave the healing to Donald, because Donald will usually, as you're doing Comet, Donald's MP will recharge. Usually. He has so many moves. This is only a selection of his moves as well. So Donald should heal. There you go. And then whenever he sometimes it... I don't know, I'm like really freaking out right now. I'm so freaking out, it's not fair. Ah! Oh yeah. Terra, where are you? Yeah, he likes to freak out like that. Ah, shit. Ah! I survived for... How long did I survive? 7 minutes? So that's not bad. Oh, dear. For whatever reason, it just like the damage just increases on it. But sometimes you get like a ridiculously good. Really good combo on it like that. And then other times, oh yeah, don't let him. Okay. Try and keep you. Donald will heal you, so he should. There you go. But I didn't. I'm an idiot. I didn't set elixirs as on my customized menu, but it's fine. I can still access them real quick. Okay. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, where's Terra? There he is. No, I didn't mean to go to Dry Farm! Let's fly like an eagle. Oh, what did he lock? Some commands have been locked. He's locked my physical attacks, I believe. My magic. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm screwed. Can't do anything. Yeah, I'm screwed. Okay, yeah, it's dead. Unless Donald comes back. Nope. Oh, damn it. Could he just block my physical attacks again? My magic. Yes, he did. I didn't know that could work. That was good. Good to know. I didn't set my elixirs off either. Again. You can actually deflect that giant evil ball of doom back at him. Come on, Donald. Thank you, Donald. Oh, damn it. We're probably not gonna get... Unless I get really lucky. Yeah, no. Terra is actually one of the only bosses you can actually... Really, Donald? Okay. You can actually beat without doing a finishing move on him. As well. Because that would be unfair. Ah, really, Terra? Come on. Getting really unlucky with my timing of Comet. Oh, come on. Ah, oh, got me out of it. Somehow he got me out of it. You will be flying around a lot. Obviously, if you can help it, never let him out of your sight. Thank you, Donald. Okay. Oh, Donald's down though, that's the problem. Donald has hyper healing on though. Twice, because he has it on his... Oh my god, Terra stat. He has it on his weapon. Uh-oh. Okay. Come on, Donald, come back, please. Come back to me, Donald. Just go, Sora. Don't... Oh, Donald's back, okay. Really doing it again? That's a bit unfair, isn't it? No, don't go to your damn drive form. No, what happened? Oh, that's screwed me over now. He's gonna do this again. Okay. Thank you, Donald. Where are you? Oh, come on. No, Terra, you little git. I've been wasting on my elixirs as well, so. Come on, stun him. Nope, okay. What did he lock? Magic. What did he unlock? Yeah, he unlocked magic, okay. Oh, he's doing that stupid ass move again. At least Donald, Donald should be able to heal me. Come on. And get rid of that. Get some health back. Panicking, so panicking. Where am I? Come on. Lol. Where are you? Are you doing that? No way! What? What? And for that, you get proof of connection. Proof of winning a battle in the portal at Disney Castle. Perhaps Sora has changed Sora. So with that, I now have the gold crown. Lingering Will is defeated. You can fight him as many times as you want. I was not expecting to beat him in 20 minutes. I mean, this episode's probably short because I caught a little bit out. So I'm gonna have to fill the time. So, a mysterious man who appeared in the portal within Disney Castle, clad in armour. He controls the Keyblade and its power with the more ease than Sora. I finished the journal, look. I finished the journal. Okay. Should we, Okay, let me finish off with the answer reports then, because this will probably take me about an hour to read them all. Secret answer report number 1. My efforts these many years have come to fruition, with the world I govern having become a paradise worthy of being called Radiant Garden. Nurtured by the pure water that is the source of life, fragrant flowers bloom in abundance, and the people face each day with hopeful smiles. But where there's light, darkness also lurks. As noted in my earlier reports, I must solve the mystery of this darkness of the heart. This paradise depends on it. I shall perform an experiment to probe the depths of the person's heart. One of my own apprentices, Xehanort, has volunteered to be a subject. The young man has disturbed me ever since I nursed him back from death's door some years ago. He had lost all his memories at the time, but later showed remarkable intellectual curiosity and readily absorbed my teachings, gaining deep wisdom. Any mental immaturity is surely due to his young age. If I explore Xehanort's heart with psychological tests, I may be able to recall the past locked away within. My apprentice, Evan, has also shown great interest in Xehanort's memories. But is he really the right subject? Xehanort does indeed exhibit extraordinary talents. Too extraordinary, perhaps they are even superhuman. I have made a grave mistake. My study of the darkness of the heart began with a simple psychological test and quickly snowballed. Spurred on by my youngest apprentice, Yenzo, I constructed a massive laboratory in the basement of my castle. Unbeknownst to me, my sixth apprentice then began collecting a large number of subjects on which to perform dangerous experiments into the darkness of the heart. As soon as I found out, I called my apprentices together and ordered them to not only cease their studies, but to destroy the results of their research thus far. What on earth was happening within the hearts of my six beloved apprentices? While pursuing the mystery of the darkness of the heart, could they themselves strayed into its depths? Yet I remain the most foolish of all for having begun these experiments. We are not meant to interfere in the depths of others' heart, no matter what the reasons for doing so. And my error plunged me into despair. A visitor from another world soothed my dejected soul. A tiny king named Mickey came wielding a legendary key, the infamous Keyblade, said to bring both chaos and prosperity to the world. He was very knowledgeable on many topics and we deepened our friendship as we conversed companionably. Upon his advice, I decided to review the data obtained at the basement lab. This is what I discovered, the answer reports. Though they were bore my name, the only one I had written was number 0. Apparently, he had gone on to pen numbers 1 through 8 himself. Yes, the first stage of my foolish experiments. Chaos affects not only this world, but many other worlds besides. In the answer reports, where apprentice Xehanort had written under my name, I found the records of his hideous experiments along with his hypothesis about the door that had appeared out of the darkness in my basement. All living things have hearts, and all hearts hold darkness deep within. Worlds are no exception. If a world is being, the heart is whole must be colossal, and the darkness at its core must be monstrous indeed. Did Xehanort pass through that door in an attempt to connect to the dark realm? No, not only Xehanort. It appears my other 5 apprentices, believing it was for the sake of research, stared deep into darkness and were pulled into it. Evan, Yenzo, Bragg, Dylan, and Alias, they have ceased to be human. I too have Sorry. It's because I'm reading it faster than I'm able to speak it. I too have had everything taken away from me, banished to a hollow realm of nothingness. What is Xehanort hoping to gain with my pilfered existence? Will my people cease to smile? If the light of hope has been extinguished, I shall henceforth walk with darkness as a friend. Here in the realm of nothingness, to which I have been relegated. Darkness is in the midst of nothing, darkness in 0, thus I shall be known as Diz, discarding the stolen name Ansem, and going in search of revenge. So that's why it's called Diz. I actually forgot that's why. The distant days spent in that beautiful paradise are an illusion to me now. How long have I been here, banished to the realm of nothingness? It is only by relying upon my anger and hatred that I have been able to retain my sense of self here, where all existence is nullified. My heart is being overcome with hatred toward my apprentices, possessed by the darkness and with the anger I feel for stupidly allowing myself to be betrayed. Is this darkness eating away at my heart? I cannot continue to idle away at my time here. What are Xehanort and the others attempting to do? I must unravel the mystery of these answer reports, intercept my apprentices and defeat them. That is my mission, the only way to repay the world for my sins. Those beings who lack hearts, the heartless, must be the key. The darkness of the heart, made flesh, cursed shadows who not only lack hearts but multiply by seizing hearts from any and all living things. Where have they come from and where are they going? 3 elements combine to create life, a heart, a soul, and a body. But what are the soul and body left behind when the heart is lost? When the soul leaves the body, its vessel, life gives away to death. But what about when the heart leaves? A being does not perish when its heart leaves its body. The heart alone dissipates into darkness. There is little time. If I remain in this realm much longer, I will certainly learn the answers the hard way. In this realm, where all existence has been disintegrated, I have just barely managed to preserve my sense of self by continuing to think and to write. It is a place where even... Oops. Oh, I can do that, can I? It is a place where even time has lost all meaning. Eternity is as but a moment here. I must make haste. Certainly their plans are already underway. The Heartless must be the key to unraveling this mystery. The 6 traitors were operating a laboratory that churned out those cursed shadows. Not only did they generate pure blood Heartless from living Heartless, but they then used those Heartless to synthesize artificial versions of the creatures as well. These synthetic Heartless bore insignias and were called emblems. Pure blood or emblem, these Heartless acted only to fulfill their instinctive needs. They single-mindedly detect hearts and swarm around them. A human's commands would be insufficient, ineffective. The Heartless would easily steal the human's heart and use it to increase their own ranks. What if an even stronger Heartless was given the orders? If he cast aside his soul and body and became a Heartless, wouldn't he be able to control the otherwise intractable Heartless? Furthermore, wouldn't he be planning to make use of the creature's instincts? If the heart-seeking Heartless have their sights on a larger, more powerful heart, the ultimate goal is crystal clear. The largest heart in existence, the heart of the world. This is all conjecture, but it would seem that he is utilising all the Heartless in his search for a path leading to the heart of the world. My choice to befriend darkness here in the midst of nothingness was a sound one. The moment I stared straight ahead with a calm heart, neither rejecting darkness or fearing it, I gained a newfound power. A superhuman power, the power of darkness. It is likely Xehanort and the others were enraptured by this power, eventually becoming its prisoner. I do not intend to allow my heart to be devoured by the darkness as they did, of course. With this new power, I uncovered a corridor of darkness that connects the realm of nothingness to the outside world. While it's still difficult to come and go as I please, my banishment is now a thing of the past. To deceive Xehanort and my apprentices, I first used my power to change form, before returning to the realm of light. As I had suspected, Xehanort had become a Heartless. Under my name, he commanded other Heartless in quest to snatch away the heart of many different worlds. At the centre of the hearts Xehanort had stolen was Kingdom Hearts, which attracts tremendous darkness to itself and attempts to send any of all matter back into its depths. The other 5 have disappeared. Have they become Heartless like Xehanort? Or did they vanish after Xehanort exploited them? I became familiar with an unusual entity while pursuing the truth. It was the soul and body that remain when a being loses its heart. When a Heartless is born, these entities disappear from the realm of light to be reborn as entirely new beings in a completely different realm. Sorry, this is getting really intense in my voice. I wasn't expecting this to happen. While beings born of darkness and those lacking hearts may find them convenient, it is dangerous for others to make use of the corridors of darkness. Darkness erodes the heart. In search for a place to proceed with my research and planning away from prying eyes, I found myself in Twilight Town. It is a quiet village forgotten in the chasm between light and darkness. I situated myself in the basement of an abandoned mansion standing beyond the woods. My underground research resulted in one new discovery after another. When a Heartless is born, the body and soul left behind are reborn into this world as a different being. They possess different intentions than their Heartless brethren, and while it is unclear what their sentient things are what these sentient things are after, it would appear they are responsible for much bedlam in the world. My erstwhile friend, the king, and his subjects, along with the hero wielding the Keyblade, are battling the Heartless even as a new threat approaches. This is a new threat they have been giving themselves a fitting name, I suppose. These non-beings, nobodies. A great number of nobodies have lost human form, as have the Heartless, yet the nobody born of someone with a strong heart retains its shape, with the faintest visible changes. It appears my betrayers have retained their human forms as nobodies and are gathering more followers in hopes of furthering a new scheme. Organisation 13, formed of 30 nobodies with my betrayers at its core, has divided into 2. They are said to be carrying out some sort of research. Seeking to uncover the plans of the organisation, I decide to head for where the 6 members have gathered, towering over the outer limits of the realm between darkness and light, Castle Oblivion. 5 more. It appears that I have been too distracted by the behaviour of Xehanort and his cohorts, and by the events occurring in their vicinity, my friend's struggle to protect the realm of light from the threat of Heartless is now over, with Xehanort's Heartless going by the name of Anson's Secret Darkness defeated at last. The other wielder of the Keyblade, this hero, travelled from world to world, sealing up keyholes and laying Heartless low. Meanwhile, the king, who had dived into the realm of darkness, worked with the Keyblade wielding hero to close the door to Kingdom Hearts from the realms of both darkness and light, thus holding off the threat of tremendous darkness. But there was still a great number of Heartless afoot, and Organisation 13 and nobody continue to be active in the shadows. Indeed, the world is still a very dangerous place. We must find a way to do battle with these enemies. Thus, I will both make amends and have my revenge. It is for this reason that I infiltrated Castle Oblivion. It consists of 13 floors above and 12 floors below ground, with the contents of its white rooms forming in response to its visitors' memories. Organisation 30 was conducting experiments on the memory here. The subject in these experiments, a girl named Namine, appeared to possess extremely unusual abilities. Were they attempting to derive something from these powers? Refusing to be distracted by Organization 13, I had returned to my own secret research when a new visitor appeared at the castle today. It was Sora, the Keyblade-wielding hero who had defeated Anton and his companions. Deep underground, the stench of darkness arose. All the players are coming together, it would seem. I should have expected nothing less from the Keyblade-wielding hero. Sora and his friends defeated the machinations of Organization 13 and rescued Namine. Namine was a witch who controlled the memories of others. Most likely, these powers were achieved through a special process when she was born. Namine is a nobody, created when a young girl's heart left her body, yet she possesses no corresponding heartless. This is because the young girl, in this case, was a princess. Carrie, a resident of Radiant Garden over which I had ruled, was one of the 7 princesses that upheld the realm of light. With no darkness in her heart, Kyrie produced no heartless, and instead of vanishing, her body remained in the realm of light. In other words, both the nobody called Namine and the heartless, proof of a lost heart, are extremely unstable beings who lack the bodies needed to produce a nobody. Therefore, they also lack Kyrie's memories. One reason for this may be that Kyrie's heart did not return to the darkness when separated from her body, but rather migrate to another vessel deep within Sora's heart. That is, Namine is an alter ego of Kyrie, who has directly interfered with Sora's heart. Could this be why Sora and those whose hearts are connected to him were able to have their memories controlled? She is a non-being in the truest sense of the word, having not even become a true nobody with nowhere left to go. She is but the most fleeting of shadows. Sora went to sleep in order to recover the memories he lost in Castle Oblivion. It would take quite some time to bring back all the memories he had created in his lifetime, but Organization 13 held sway over Castle Oblivion. Sora would need to be kept someplace more secure. I persuaded Namine to move the slumbering Sora to Twilight Town for safekeeping. Namine. As I've written here before, she is a most unusual being, born of the same process of a nobody, but lacking virtually all the elements of a nobody. Perhaps she continues drawing in hopes of capturing that which she lacks, the memories of others, especially Sora. I have arrived at a hypothesis. I believe that Namine was born as a special type of nobody when Sora attacked himself with the Keyblade, causing his and Kyrie's hearts to leave their bodies simultaneously. Namine emerged as Kyrie's nobody, but the body and soul necessary to exist as a nobody belong to Sora. When a person's heart is stolen, a heartless is born with no sense of self, and the body and soul left behind give rise to a nobody. But what if one willingly releases one's heart from one's body? Sora and Xehanort retain their selfhood even after becoming heartless. Then there are Kyrie and Namine. Kyrie was exceptional for having had no darkness within her heart. Also exceptional was that her heart, once freed, migrated to a new vessel, Sora. The combination of these two theoretically unlikely exceptions may be behind this anomaly. There are matters I must attend to while Sora is sleeping. A new ally has appeared on the scene, Riku. I was reunited with an old friend at the Castle Oblivion and was unable to disclose my identity. If he knew the situation, he would likely try to stop me from carrying out my revenge. As much as I would dearly love to converse with him as the old days, that is now but a hopeless dream. My friend has been fighting in the realm of darkness. Most likely he found his way there through Traverse Town. Like Castle Oblivion, that village also rests in the cleft between light and dark. It consists of the remnants of the worlds whose hearts have been stolen by the Heartless. It is where those who have barely escaped the destruction of their worlds eventually find themselves. This realm between is quite unstable, with corridors of darkness appearing from time to time. Whenever a world disappears, some of its inhabitants must arrive here through these corridors. Surely Sora travelled these same corridors of darkness when he first came to Traverse Town. It seems my friend fighting in the realm of darkness appeared in Castle Oblivion through a corridor of darkness constructed by Organization 13. My new ally Riku also effected his return via one of these corridors. He swore to me he would give his all for his best friend Sora. In fact, Sora's memories have been slow to return, thus I have asked Riku to bring me another Sora, his nobody. Sora is indispensable if I am to achieve my goal. I require the Keyblade wielding hero to fly through the realm of light and defeat Organization 13. Apart from Namine, nobody's retained their memories of their time as humans, but Sora's nobody, Roxas, has lost Sora's memories. This is likely because Sora's time as a Heartless was short, having recovered his heart and returned to his human form soon after leaving behind Roxas' nobody. It would seem Roxas is much like Namine. Namine is Kyrie's nobody, but came into being via Sora's body and soul. Likewise, Roxas is Sora's nobody, but was left behind because Sora's Heartless regained human form using Kyrie's heart instead of his own. It may be that Sora's memories are slow to return because the half of him that is Roxas is still lacking. I must convert Roxas into data and return him to Sora. As a member of Organization 13, it was extremely difficult to bring Roxas in. Having lost to Roxas once, Riku laid everything on the line and used the power of darkness in their second battle, only just managing to bring Roxas back with him. But Organization 13 grows even nearer here. Here, Twilight Town is where Roxas was reborn as a nobody. This is where Roxas first encountered Organization 13 and joined their ranks. They are bound to search this place thoroughly. First, I shall convert all of Twilight Town into data and construct a world duplicate in Sora's memories. I shall place Roxas within that world and live out his days and regain those memories. There's little time. The organization's scheme must be making steady progress as well. And finally, tomorrow Sora awakens. My long and drawn out revenge is nearing its end. Xehanort, who took everything away from me, though as a Heartless, he is no more. As the leader of Organization 13, his ambition once again is capture Kingdom Hearts, the most colossal heart of all. His Heartless attempted to draw out the great darkness of Kingdom Hearts, created from the hearts of all worlds. His nobody, however, is now almost finished gathering human hearts to be assimilated into Kingdom Hearts as well. The fool! Only one mystery remains. How did Xehanort manage to open the door that appeared in the basement of my castle? No, any theory posited now would then, when everything is nearing completion, would be meaningless. Roxas, Ansem, Namine. They defy all logic, yet there are singular exceptions to the rule. The theories proposed by me and by Organization 13 have been blown to pieces by a handful of strong-hearted individuals, Sora, Kairi, and Riku. Ah, yes, Riku. Though his heart had its weaknesses, making it prone to darkness, he found support in the hope he discovered beyond the suffering. This hope allowed him to stand his ground and turn the darkness in his heart from an enemy into the greatest weapon. When all this is over, it is my fervent hope that he will be able to return with Sora to his island. If I can, I should like to return to Radiant Garden to look once more upon the beautiful water, the lovely flowers, and the hopeful smiles of the people. Dear King, my friend, I believe that at some point in time you will come across my truthful accounts. How I wish I could have chatted with you again. I was a fool, obsessed with revenge. Forgive me. So that's all those. And just as probably one little final thing, before I finish, I did go back and get S ranks in these as well. So I'm not doing the EX missions because basically you have to do fly with a ship set with 12 or more wing gummies. So you have specific things you have to do with it. So that's why I'm not doing that. But with that, we've visited every world. We have 100% of Jiminy's journal. And with that, that is the final bonus episode for Kingdom Hearts 2. I can't believe I managed to beat Terra within, I think it's four goes? It's ridiculous. I've never done that. It's always taken me forever to do it. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Right now, it might even be finished by now, but Dream Drop Distance should be going on, and then Dream Drop Distance bonus episodes will be going up. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode, everyone. Bye, guys.